everybody. Time for a quick look inside Vancouver Public Schools. I'm Nick Bull. A pair of staff members at Vancouver iTech Preparatory are getting national recognition for their work. They've also teamed up on a new project. Amanda Richter joins us now to introduce us to two of Vancouver's very best.
Thanks. John Zingale is the reigning State History Teacher of the Year and one of 10 finalists for the National History Teacher of the Year. Dr. Erin Lark is one of 5 state-level finalists for the Presidential Award for Excellence in Mathematics and Science Teaching, the highest award granted to STEM teachers in the country. And they work just down the hallway from each other.
Welcome to the second episode of Teachers in the Hall. I'm Erin Lark, and I am down to explain photosynthesis to perfect strangers.
And I'm John Zingale. I enjoy history t-shirts, bad puns, and making history relevant.
On a Monday morning, Erin Lark and John Zingale are recording their podcast called Teachers in the Hall during a free period.
We have a listener in Brisbane, Australia, Vince, and he sent us an interesting message.
It's a way to convey and gather teaching strategies to and from their peers. And the awards are proof that they have a lot to share. Erin engages students in science lessons by empowering them to make choices.
They always say if it doesn't say you can't, then you can. And so I try to keep that in mind when I'm designing instructional opportunities. So if I don't need to control it, then that means you can choose. And allowing students to personalize in that way has a different level of meaning than just plain old, here are your basic choices.
John also tries to give students opportunities to self-guide.
It really feeds into this idea of creating authentic learning experiences. We want our students to be critical thinkers and effective citizens. They're going to have to make decisions later on in life.
The students made virtual reality tours of the Fort Vancouver National Historic Site and 3D scans of fort artifacts to allow access to web visitors all over the world. He stresses giving kids context to understand history.
They say history repeats itself, and if we don't want to repeat the mistakes that we have viewed society as made, we have to understand those things and learn from them.
With these awards, John and Erin are both a part of history, and they use the same word to describe winning.
It was a very surreal moment.
It was pretty surreal. I'm not gonna lie, I cried a little bit. It was an early morning email, and I, immediately sent it to my wife and was ecstatic. Really, it's just validating for the work that I do, that I'm passionate about, and that's the biggest thing. Is, I just wanted to tell the kids.
The biggest thing is the students. The idea that if I create this environment, students will take it and run with it and make fantastic things happen, and that an award would come from that work is phenomenal.
Erin will find out this spring if she is nominated for the National Award. In the meantime, you can listen to the Teachers in the Hall podcast on iTunes, Google, and pretty much anywhere you get your podcasts. It's also available on the district's YouTube and cable channels. Back to you.
Thank you, Amanda. Check this out. It is our favorite post from social media. This time the tweet comes from CR Sports from a recent volleyball broadcast. The CR Sports team last spring won the Regional High School Emmy for Best Student Sports Broadcast. Tomorrow, they'll find out if they won the National Student Emmy Award. They were one of just 5 programs from around the country nominated. Fingers crossed for the Chieftains. Since you're on social media, why not connect with Vancouver Public Schools? We're on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Until next time, I'm Nick Bull.